from my house was a little neighborhood grocery store. And I used to hang out there a lot because they had a comic book rack. Now, it just so happened that my uncle worked at this grocery store. True story, my uncle was her grandfather.
Oh. No question. So technically I'm the reason why he's doing that.
Okay?
Was his name Ben?
Wayne.
Oh, I was thinking that you're Peter Parker.
What?
One day Uncle Wayne called me over the counter.
Oh my God.
And he reached down underneath the cash register and he pulled out a brown paper bag. Now I got a little bit excited because this is the same paper bag that they used to put penny candy in.
What's that?
Yeah, exactly. At 10 years old, penny candy is pretty good stuff. And a buck would actually just about fill this. But it wasn't penny candy Uncle Wayne had in mind, because he took a couple steps over and he reached under where they kept the return bottles. And he pulled out a Coke. Now I distinctly remember in 1960, which I know that seems like forever ago, these were worth 2 cents each. I had to buy this one on eBay for $8. Uncle Wayne says, Ronnie, I want to show you something. I want to show you something absolutely amazing. He says, Ronnie, I'm going to make this disappear. I'm going to put this inside the bag, and it's going to disappear. And he put the Coke bottle in the bag, and he waved his hand once, twice, 3 times. And he looked inside and he said, yep, it's gone. The hard part, he says, is bringing it back again. And he snapped his fingers, and sure enough, it came right back again. Yeah, I loved Uncle Wayne. Now, we laugh about that today. That seems kind of silly. But I'll tell you what, when you're 10 years old and you still believe that grown-ups all tell the truth, that was a pretty good trick. I actually believed it disappeared. To me, that was an impossible moment. You see, there's 2 kinds of magic in the world. There's a moment of awe. When you see a magician do something and your first thought is, how do you do that? That's a moment of awe. And that's an important moment because it shows you that what you see and hear and feel isn't necessarily always accurate. But there's a second kind of magic too, an impossible moment. When you see a magician do something and your first thought is, that's impossible. You don't ask yourself how he did it, because you know he couldn't. It was impossible. To me, that was an impossible moment. I'd like to recreate that trick for you today and show you what I think it would look like if Uncle Wayne was doing it today. I'm going to put the bottle into the bag. Raise my hand once. God, I wish there was a 10-year-old in here.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. All right. Maybe it's not an impossible moment. But remember, the trick wasn't over until Uncle Wayne snapped his fingers and brought it back again. Before I do that, though, this is my last trick. And I want to thank Karen and Chelsea for inviting me. I want to thank you guys for putting up with me. I hope you had a little bit of fun.
Thanks for putting up with me and Emily.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. You want us bad. I don't care.
Especially me.
Mostly.
Remember, he snapped his fingers and he brought it back again.
What?
That was awesome. I saw that in there. Did you get it? Oh, wait a second.
No, that wasn't in there.
He turned it upside down.
You turned it upside down?
Yeah, he did.
What?
Okay, what did you do?